Hi, and welcome back to the Worm Bin's 26th feeding. I was going to set up a migration, but I think I just got way too much cardboard in here to be able to do that. The castings that I'm digging out and the consistency of this stuff down low is pretty sticky, and there's a good amount of wormies in it. Maybe not that one, but I've been, for the most part, pulling out wormies. Yeah, there's one right down there. Right there, Mr. Wormy. I hope it's pointing the right way. I can't tell. There's a lot of wormies in this tote still. I thought I was pretty successful at moving a bunch out, but as I'm digging and reintroducing the moisture back into here, I am finding a lot of wormies. So we're just turning the system, getting this half of the stuff that's down low getting compacted. We pulled out corn bits. There's a good amount of wormies in here, and there's a good amount of stuff left for them to be working on. So happy to be getting the system moist again. We got the Mr. System back on. It can't build up in this bin. I have the top bin spaced off the bottom bin far enough that there's lots of circulation. So the plan was to set up a migration in this bin, but with as much cardboard's in here, that's just not going to be possible. They need to work this down more, so we're gonna feed the system. I know they got some foods in here, but this is fresh. Why not try to get, I got the fresh stuff, so give them some fresh stuff. Also got a treat for the wormies. The strawberries were a treat. I got some corn on the cob leaves, and I was digging out the silk. That's mainly what I wanted to get to the wormies. I don't want to give them any of this long-term leaf. Some of the inner leaf I don't mind with the silk. That's mainly what I was going after for the wormies. Some of this silk just don't look great, so I'm sure the wormies aren't gonna have any issues with it. I'm not putting any of the big dark leaves in. I'm not putting any of the stalks in. Not putting any of the cobs in. Just the silk and some of the lighter inside leaves. I think that's good enough. The rest is going to go in the compost pile. We're going to give them some greens, because I don't have any bubble wrap in here. They're going to get the natural bubble wrap, and no more browns. No more cardboard in this bin. So we had to cover the feeding with greens, and I'm sure the wormies are fine with that. Like I said, I'm keeping the Mr. System going in the bin because I want to keep this moisture level going in its contents, because any drier and it's gonna turn to boulders, and I don't want to have to deal with boulders. Castings boulders aren't fun. Too thick for the wormies to work in, and yeah. So they're getting a nice healthy amount of greens because the other two bins got theirs. And this should help keep some of the moisture content from evaporating away. Unfortunately, all the baby leaf got bitter. It went to bolt and got bitter, so the wormies benefit. Most of the corn stuff's covered. Alright, that should keep the flies away. Alright guys, thanks for coming and visiting my worm bin's 25th feeding. I am forgetting something. We're gonna give them some grit. Not a whole lot. I'm sure they find it if they need it. I didn't give the other systems any either, but they got some grit. Sorry if I'm shaking the camera, I apologize. The last portion of the feeding is going to be a scoop of the worm potion, love potion for. That's a really nice smell. Oatmeal smell, yeah. Alright, we're not going crazy, we're not putting any on the other side. No more browns in this bin, there's plenty enough. Leave that out. I'm gonna put some worm chow and grit into the other two systems too, but hey, that's my feeding for the week. They got some strawberries, they got some corn on the cob greens. I might pick some blackberries. Get out of here, fly. Might pick some blackberries to put on one of the corners of this system, but we didn't have them ready yet, so can't do that at the moment. So that will conclude. Hey, stand up and get the rake out of here. Make sure there's nothing crawling on it. We'll stick it in the little bin just for giggles. So to reconnect the Mr. Connection 1. Mr. Connection 2. Good, quick. Alright, now we should be Mr. Spraying the lettuce side only. And the big system on the lettuce side. So fortunately for the compost pile, I'm not going to take you out to the compost pile at the moment. Alright guys, hey, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching all 10 minutes of the 26th feeding of my worm bin. Their age, I think we're going on 8 months and 9 months old for the oldest 27 gallon bin. These guys are only about 2 weeks old. The 40 gallon and the breeder bin that's being used as a big system at the moment. Hey, thanks for watching, and thank you. Please subscribe.